course of the
Well, first of all, not letting them score in the first possession, and obviously that's important. But it is a very productive offense, and they do a lot of things that that's what they've been doing is they throw the ball and they throw it all over the field. They do a lot of things, but I think that this is a good game for our defense. Again, we look at the passing defense. What we've been doing. I think we're in the top 10 in third down defense. We talked about total defense. Passing efficiency defense. I mean, we've been pretty good at that as well. So this will be that type of game where the challenge will have to be met, and I'm quite sure that defensively that will rise to the occasion. Well, without going into the details of that, he is a very good quarterback. I mean, they run a style that's what they do. They throw the ball a lot, and they'll spread you out all over the field. And they've been, obviously, you look at their record. You look at, I think they're in the top 25 in passing offense or whatever. So they're very productive. And, he is that kind of that pocket presence type of guy that distributes to, the ball to other players. So, there'll be a lot of rushing, pass rushing, a lot of packages, nickel, dime, all those things that you use to try to dial up the different blitzes and coverages because they do a good job with the scheme that they use. Anytime you're playing at home, anytime you're playing you're competing against a team that's in your backyard. You always have the feel of, this is a game that we want to win, that we must win. Ball State is an excellent team. They're 4-1. They put up a lot of numbers on some of the teams they played. 50 points, 40 points, and so our best effort is going to be needed, and regardless of where we are at this stage in the season. But playing well with. Trying to fix things that we've looked at to get fixed is important, and this game is that next game, and so playing well against Ball State is important. The biggest thing is that the experience, the amount of experience he's gained, the confidence that he has, being bigger, faster, stronger, understanding the schemes, particularly what offenses try to do, anticipating routes. He's a very good tackler. He's really a guy that we rely on defensively, not only to make the coverage calls, but you talk about playing 8 in the box and the guy coming down. He's that guy, and he can play the deep third as well. So he's a very important asset to the defense. Like was mentioned earlier, when they first get here, you see some of that raw ability. In fact, he was lined up as a defensive, as a tight end, and then he was a defensive end. And then as we went on, being able to stand up and just the first step burst. I mean, he's got one of the quickest I've seen in a while. And, his ability to dip and lean. There were a couple shots there, if you can recall, that he came around the edge, dipped, and just had the quarterback by his jersey and still pulled him down. There was one he just ran right by the tackle. There was a play that they came to kick him out, and he was flexible enough that he got underneath the kick block, was down on all fours, popped up, and tackled the running back. So there were some pretty athletic things, that he did. And as we go on, his development, will give him more opportunities to play. As we talk about Keon, you see it. You don't have enough time to keep on bringing it, developing it, but, we're going to give him the opportunity to keep making those type of plays. And we think, Keon is that type of guy as well. So, but Max is learning, learning how to be a linebacker, and John is coaching him up to be a linebacker, but also a guy that can rush the passer.